Today is going to be such a busy day. I bet, you can't get away with not playing with the dog. It causes chaos throughout the rest of the day. He just has so much energy. It's insane. Like, how does this what is he? He just has like a nuclear power plant in his chest. Anyways, today's a little bit crazy because it's kind of like an emergency recalibration day, if that makes sense. Like, I was supposed to be in Toulouse today. Well, we had parallel plans for today.
The thing is, the printer for the passports, the Paris passports, is in Toulouse. And originally, I was hoping that I could go see it printed. And unfortunately, due to some scheduling and communication conflicts, they printed it over the night shift. So it just kind of wasn't gonna work out. However, I'm waiting for photos to come through. They said they would send us some photos, a little preview of what the passport will look like. And that works out okay because we also have a handful of other things that were, like I said, running in parallel today. The first of which is trying a restaurant that my patrons voted on, which I'm grateful for because it's a place that replaced a place in my guide. And my patrons wanted me to go check that out. It won a poll. If you think you could pick better, go become a patron so you can vote in the food polls. Almost all levels of my patrons are able to vote on the food polls. And so that was kind of double scheduled for today, so it's working out. I'm gonna grab that food, take it to the river, tell you how I think about it. Then we have to check out the venue for the party next week. And then I need to go check on Lindsay because she jabbed herself in the eye and has been on the injured list ever since. So it's her first day allowed out and about. We're gonna go see how she's doing. And then there's an event at the Hood tonight. It's a lot. I'm glad I didn't have to cancel on all this stuff to go to Toulouse. I still would have liked to have gone and seen things getting printed, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, we're gonna grab this. Oh, I took the wrong turn. We're gonna grab this to go and take it to the river, halfway to our next destination. Let's see how this goes.
Parfait. Merci à vous. Également, au revoir.
Merci.
Encore merci. Au revoir.
Oh, they were super nice. This food better be good. One of the great, obvious, yet oft forgotten joys of life in Paris is hanging out on the Seine.
It's free, it's beautiful, the people watching is unmatched, and you get a little bit of sun. It's one of those things that I often actually forget how nice it is to live here just so that we can come down to the river and have a picnic. And probably that's because it's been winter this whole time. And we're just coming back to life here. Do you want to get out of there, buddy? He seems fine. Let's try this out. Okay. They gave me a little bit of everything to try here. Mind you, this is a place that I was invited, so I got this for free. My patrons know this. We alternate between places that are just on my list that I want to try and places that have invited me to come. And we're trying to be really clear about that so that you know when I get it for free, just in case it's affecting my bias. But to be honest, the main thing that was affecting my bias for this was how nice those guys were. They were super friendly. Oh, this is a bit of a mess. That's tasty. So, Slack. Turkish street food. They gave me both the wrap and their signature burger, the Slack burger, which is like if a Sloppy Joe and a cheeseburger made a love child. That's basically how I would describe it. I wasn't sure about it until I tried it. And then I didn't realize how much I miss Sloppy Joes. It kind of scratches that itch without anything exploding out the other side of the sandwich. That's really good. This is really light and fresh, despite looking kind of greasy because of the way that they prepared it with the meat and the spices, which is really interesting to watch. Very fresh vegetables. The meat is tasty. And I wouldn't eat this. It was a mistake to wear white, but I'm a grown man. I can survive. If you're looking for a Turkish street food option and you'd like to hoof it to the river or the canal or find a park nearby, really good solution. They don't have any seating indoors. They do have some benches in front, but it's also in Pigalle. So if you're just out for a late night and you're looking for a snack to soak up some alcohol, this would be a great way to do it. Okay, I know he's cool, but I'm still gonna let him out of the bag for a minute because we have a lot more errands to run here in a minute. Okay. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. A little bit of shade goes a long ways too. I like the house lemonade. Good call, patrons. Speaking of patrons, I have my little printer with me. The first quarter of the year is almost over and I got to get some prints made. I'm gonna get a photo while I'm down here.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this thing, it might get absurd. All right, Cooper, you ready to get back on the bike? Oh, you will be in a minute.
Thing is, there was more of a photo over here I was thinking about getting. Maybe we'll stop and grab that instead. I don't know how to make these decisions. I feel like there's a lot of pressure now. All of a sudden, I've got to publicly choose what photos to take in print. Now I'm running late to meet our special guest for the party next week and double check that all of our tech is gonna function just right. Cooper, where are we? Are we even in Paris anymore, Cooper? What is this? What a mystical place we found, Cooper. What a mystical place indeed. We're just gonna go ahead and blur this out because it's a surprise.
There he is. Oh, hello.
You're right, mate. Yeah,
Since when do we do that?
I don't know, we hug more, don't we?
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
Yeah, go.
So I don't mean to make a habit of this, but I left my bag behind again, but not on the bike this time. I guess when packing up at lunch, I didn't put it on the bike. I left it at that table where it appears to still be, according to Find My. This is not gonna become a trilogy, I'm just saying that right now. I was thinking about this. I was like, well, is there anything in there that can't be replaced? Not really. And then I realized my notebook, like my handwritten notebook that I'm almost finished with. This would be the second time I've lost one of those. That's tragic. I don't want to lose that. We gotta hurry. So far, I just checked Find My. It's in the same spot. Hopefully not because somebody's rifling through it. Ah. What a nice day on the river. I just checked. It's moving. Hopefully a good Samaritan move, you know what I mean? But we're so close. It's just on there. All right, this is where I had lunch. There's a scooter, I don't see it. Where's my bag? I'm gonna have to look in the app. Bags. But maybe they moved it in here. Bags. Let's check. Merci, monsieur.
Et je ne l'ai... En fait, il voulait que je laisse.
Mais merci quand même.
Je vous en prie.
Merci.
Bonne journée.
Également, monsieur.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Au revoir.
Que je veux dire.
C'est pour le sac, le monsieur là-bas? Ouais. Ah, c'est bon, monsieur l'a récupéré. Ah, c'est bon?
Oui, c'est bon. I got here just as people started getting the cops involved because some guy took my bag to, I don't know, whether he was gonna turn it in or not. It all worked out in the end. I got it back. Anyways, I have a meeting that I'm supposed to be in right now.
You didn't find it? Oh, I was checking you on Find My, and I was like, he's on his way back to here. That must mean he's found it, because otherwise I was like, in my mind, I was playing the scenario of like, what happens if he's chasing this person around Paris, and I have to take care of the dog and find you.
Who drank my coffee?
I did, because so it's not a real Polaroid.
Exactly, which is what I wanted. So this one's going to Jason Mayfield, and I realized yesterday or the other day when I did one of these, instead of writing your name at the bottom, I should probably like date it and put the place. Let me know in the comments what you think I should actually write on this white spot down here, but I think that's probably the way to go.
But if that's the sticker bit, and he peels it off.
Well, then you can peel it off if you want.
Okay.
But, yeah. All right. I don't want to write on the photo itself. Ah, is it closed? What? I'm so confused. Where is this? Aha. Just kidding. Hello.
Hi. So fun to see you again.
See you too. Can you scoot in just a little bit and then pull it up on your phone? I didn't know if it was cruel to ask Lindsay with an eye injury if she would like looking at something.
That's rude. That is rude.
But these are the first rounds of prints from the passport.
So these are the participating. Okay, got it.
I wanted to see them actually printing it, but unfortunately the timing didn't work out.
This is the one in Toulouse.
Exactly.
Okay. And will this be in this like off? It's like black and white or no?
It's sepia. Yeah, it's a bit of a brown, reddish.
Is that how you say it? Sepia, not sepia?
I always said sepia.
Yeah, I was sepia as well.
Oh, I'm sure someone in your
Somebody will know.
somebody will know.
Somebody will know.
Will chime in.
So they're tiny?
So it's the size of a passport.
Oh,
An actual. Like
Of
a
an
front-
actual
okay.
passport. Yeah.
Those look great.
Party.
How many
Okay.
places are involved in it?
10. So there's 5 coffee shops and 5 bars.
So what do people get? They get offering buy one cocktail get one free.
Yeah, they
a
get different
pint.
offers, yeah.
it's nice.
And
Smart
then
idea.
they'll
It's
get a little
great
visa.
idea. It's an
I'll
amazing
get those
deal.
for gifts.
You're like, oh, you're coming to Paris. Here's a.
There's
Yeah, exactly.
fun little add-on. Yeah, you approve.
I approve.
Officially.
Approved.
Bonne journée. Au revoir. This day has been insane. And I have a train to catch first thing in the morning, so we have one more event, and then I'm wrapping it. Maybe that's the credits.
Were you here? No, you weren't here when I met the authors of the book we're seeing.
Oh no. Merci.
Was it a Polaroid?
Yeah.
So
c'est un fond de bouteille.
Nice. It's pretty awesome.